I try to avoid talking I don't know, I can listen in my head to the voice that says, quote, oh, we'll do this for you, or whatever. Is this just a distraction? So I'm trying to go through these steps of whatever. And, something tried to tell me not to go get the Bible. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to listen to this. I'm going to go get my Bible. And honestly, if this is messing something up, that's probably the reason why I wasn't supposed to get to my Bible. Because what did I do? I went, I got my Bible. Something said saying I'm blaspheming. I don't know, but I go get my Bible, bring it back into my rooms because I wanted to read the scriptures. And then there's other things about that. Can you just speak truth? Do you have to have the word? Does it still work without the word? And that's probably kind of what if this was of God, it's like you could have just read it. You didn't have to get the scriptures. Like it still would have worked. Like when I talk to people, if I don't know the exact words, like is it not going to work? Like I don't know if that's something to go over. But anyway, so I get my Bible. I go through all the verses, and then it's time to go back to the book. I'm like, okay, where do I put my Bible? I already had trouble finding a place to put a sheet of paper I was going to write on, but I decided, I'll live because there was a thing, there's a thing that was mostly dirty, but it had space for a paper and a pen, whatever. I don't know, whatever. Put it there. And I was reading my book, and then put my book on the piece of paper, read my Bible. Okay, now I have to put my Bible somewhere. I'm like, okay, what do I do? There's not enough space on the table to put my Bible and paper, so I'm like, okay, I can figure this out, or I'm like, I could just put it on the floor, and it's like, I don't know, something's trying to stop me anyways, and I could go find something, put it on the floor, and now all of a sudden, okay, now I'm getting delusional. It's like there's people, I know people aren't watching, but it's like if people were watching, it's like you're giving the impression that Islam, or I don't know, it's like, why does he find it so important that not to put his Bible on the floor? My Bible's literally ripped apart by a dog, anyways. Why does he have this, thing that he shouldn't put the Bible on the floor? Maybe Islam, or I don't know, anyways, so I'm like, okay, I won't just find a shirt to put on the floor and then put on top of it, anyways. And then I just start thinking of that idea. Anyways, I decided it didn't matter. This doesn't really matter. Put the book on the floor, whatever. But anyways, what I'm trying to get at is, I don't want to, the truth should be enough. But still, I don't know, it's like, I feel like maybe not to even go here. But the Quran, they're like, literally, we cannot have dirt or something or this or that on the Quran. And they're like, they get all upright. I'm sorry, I'm talking bad about them. You could say this, but they get all high and, forgive me if I do whatever this, they get all high and mighty, please forgive me. This isn't, but they get all high and mighty, and they're like, people, I'm sorry, I got this idea from a movie, or I don't know, that if this isn't what Muslims are like, that they're like, oh, we don't worship God how he should be worshipped. Please forgive me for saying that, if that's not how you are. But, I don't know if that's one of the things. They're like, oh, people don't think he's so holy, and they're like, this Quran, or this book, we can't allow any dirt or anything, and if someone even, touches it wrong, we kill him. I don't know if that's necessarily, didn't have to say that, but literally, why do you have so much respect for this Quran? You don't want any dirt on it, can't put it on the floor, have all these rules about it, but your God literally lies. I think someone called me a straw man because I did point that out, that you call your God the great deceiver, but that you literally worship, quote, a God over the world who lies. And I know everyone and their mother probably in Christianity has probably gone over this already, but you literally, yeah, I go all about how I know it's the devil. But this literally, does this not prove it to you? Your God who literally, I'm pretty sure, he literally lies and deceives everyone who you worship as the God over this world.